Android gaming has become pretty big business, and the versatile Nvidia Shield wants to take portable gaming to the next level. But does it have what it takes to become the next big thing? The Shield is a beast of a handheld. At 6 centimeters deep and over half a kilo in weight, it's much bigger and heavier than any handheld games console or mobile phone currently on the market. And yes, it is essentially what it looks like, a 5-inch touchscreen hinged to a gamepad. It's far from elegant and won't fit in your pockets, but it's solidly constructed with responsive buttons that sit on one of the best controllers we've used, and one that's clearly based around the Xbox 360, with an identical layout including analog triggers, a D-pad and 2 clickable joysticks. Powered by Nvidia's latest Tegra 4 mobile gaming chipset, it's the most powerful handheld console ever and the most advanced device on the market. Tegra-optimized games look absolutely stunning on its 5-inch 720p display. It's detailed, bright and has a wide viewing angle. It's just a shame there's such a large bezel sitting around the display, and watch out for fingerprints on that glossy screen. Right now, there are just over 100 games that support Shield, and you get the excellent Sonic 4 Episode 2 and Expendable Rearmed pre-installed. Now, it's worth mentioning that you can play any traditional touchscreen Android game using the screen. However, it's unlikely you'll want to thanks to the awkward positioning of the controller under the screen, making it uncomfortable to use for any length of time. Playing games using a controller is a far more satisfying experience than a touchscreen, making the Shield an attractive device for a serious Android gamer. You can also use the control pad to navigate the operating system, with Android-specific controls sitting in the center. Annoyingly though, you need to press a button on the pad, then use the touchscreen to alter the volume. You can expand the 16 gig of internal storage to up to 64 gig with a micro SD card, and use the micro USB 2.0 port for charging and data transfer. Shield's mini HDMI output also means it can be hooked up to your TV for a home games console setup. Now, Shield's killer feature is undoubtedly the ability to stream PC games from a local computer, but there are a few provisos. First, your PC needs Nvidia GTX 650 graphics or above, plus a wireless router that supports next-gen 802.11n Wi-Fi. It's worth noting that the Shield runs a bloatware-free version of Android Jelly Bean 4.2 and packs impressively loud speakers for a mobile device, even if they do lack quality in bass. But it's certainly one of the most impressive gaming handhelds we've ever seen. Plus, it's got 9 hours of battery life, but there's no 3G model. It's held back by its Android library, and it's just a bit too expensive for what it does. And even though the audience may be niche, those of you who are looking for a device just like this will find the Shield a well-made effort.